Right, everyone, welcome back to here. That's one of my old machete bowies that I made. So this one's got a very big, thick blade. So yeah, a little bit late, 25 minutes late. I don't know if I'll stay on 25 minutes later. We'll see what happens. Depends on how good the live stream is. So yeah, hopefully that'll pull the viewers in. So yeah, just wait and see who's on now. And then we can start chatting about anything, anything within reason anyway. Certain things I don't bother talking about because it's just stuff I don't talk about in my sort of normal life. Right, Luke, good to see you on. How are you? You been out today or anything? What have you been doing today? We've been working. I ain't done a lot today. I've been doing YouTube videos. I don't know if I told you I'm doing a choose your own adventure type film, or it's choose my own adventure anyway. Right, Trog. So there'll be an initial video, and then at the end of that video, there'll be 3 paths you can take. You can take me along these paths. Yeah, and then it'll have like, I think it's got at least 9 endings. You right, Krylon? You right, Zed? But yeah, I've been filming those today, so I think I've got a pricing jobs. Right, look, yeah, it should be all right. It'll. I can't act to save my life, so the acting should add a comedy element to it. But there are actual comedy. There's actual comedy moments in it, like proper. I've tried to make some bits funny, some bits scary, some bits a bit poignant. You know what I mean? And it's got loads of different sort of genres in. It's got time travel, horror, what else? Mystery, suspense. A bit of everything. Thriller. Yeah, and lots of film references, so people can spend their time trying to work out what they are. You right, Rob? You right, Dan? Just brushed my teeth and made myself heave a little bit while I was doing it. So it made my throat funny. Right, Liam. Cheers, Dan. Right, Freddie. Oh, good to see you on, Freddie. You haven't been on for a while, have you? Yeah. I'm brushing my teeth and brushing my tongue. It's made me fucking heave, and that's made my throat go funny. Yeah, I reckon hopefully by Tuesday I might finish this choose your own adventure thing. The Pagan King, right, mate? Yeah, I'm alright. I just came in from darts, did you, Fred? That's good. SOS Power, you right, Sam? I hit the gym earlier and had a great workout. Did more than I expected after 4-month lockdown, but it was empty. I was told it had been all day. I thought it'd be rammed as the gym opened today. Yeah, funny thing is, I've seen some people posting something on Facebook today, Sam, and I thought maybe, I thought there'd be more than that. I really need to get into more exercise at the minute. But the problem is, because it's always boiling hot in here, I could never get the motivation to do it because it's so hot. I can't hardly do. I can't hardly walk around in the room, let alone exercise. I know I could go out and that, but I prefer doing it here. I've got like an exercise bike and weights and that. But yeah, for me, the hotter it is, the less I do it, which is it's annoying. Might have to start taking my stuff down into the front room if we've got air conditioning in there. No one's ever in there. Jamie, yeah, get the tables, Devon. Stu, you right, mate? I saw your well, I haven't seen it properly yet, but I skipped through your Horror Zone videos today. Thank you for mentioning the quivers. That means a lot. I always massively appreciate that when people do that. So thank you, Stu. Dad said I'm a bit knackered tonight, to be honest. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. Bloody sirens going. I thought, what was that for then? Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, I had a nice lie in today. Yeah, I hate it when you get up that early. Oh, was you watching the darts, was you, Freddie? Nice one. Daniel said, first thing I do is like before I pull up the comment. Nice one, Daniel. SOS Power said, a gym is good. You meet people and it has aircon. Yeah, cheaper than buying all the kit too. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, for me, the thing that always puts me off doing it at home in the summer is the heat. I do more exercise in the bloody winter than I do the summer because it's just always too fucking hot. Drives me around the bend. Yeah, I may have to start taking my stuff down into the front room and whacking the aircon on because I lost nearly 3 stone at one point, and now I've put bloody 2 of them back on. So I'm still a stone lighter than I was at my heaviest, but you know, I'd rather still be nearly 3 stone lighter. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was just it's all this Corona shit. It's 2020 for you. So you know, I had a bad year. Obviously, my dad died in April. That I lost all motivation to do a lot of things. You know what I mean? And you sort of end up fucking sort of eating out of boredom and shit. Yeah. So it's been a pain in the ass for me this year. A lot of people, do you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll all get over it and come round. Yeah, I want to lose a bit of weight again. Though. Sparrow, you all right, mate? Stu said no worries, mate. Thank you, Stu. That generally did mean a lot, though. Always does. Peach, you all right, mate? Glenn Miller, you all right? Freddie said, I'm English, but I love Gary because he went to the finals in 2018 when I started to like dance. Nice, yeah, well, he's still British, and we're all British, you know, English, Scottish, we're all British, aren't we? So, you know what I mean? SRS pass is a mental thing for me. The lockdown really got to be honest, honestly. Working out was great for mental health. I'll tell you the other thing with me. Now, I wish this happened to me. It is a mental thing with me as well. You know, a lot of people when they do exercising, they feel quite good after it. I get none of that. So I get no sort of can't think what you call it, but I get no sort of this isn't what I was trying to say, but I get no rush out of it. So I get no sort of wanting to keep doing it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I wish I did. It must release very little endorphins for me. Yeah. I do not get anything out of exercising for feeling good afterwards. It's very bizarre. Yeah. I wish it did. If I could get addicted to it, you know, I might look like an Arnold Schwarzenegger. It don't do nothing for me like that. Oh yeah, there's no shoes. Yeah, yeah. maybe I just don't do it enough. Pagan King said I was working out with some weights. I have myself. I need to do some more. Pete said, got to try and make the most of the rest of the year. Rich, you right, mate? Zed said, one of our local shops that sold specialty wines and cheeses went bang. Gas leak, apparently. Luckily, no one was bad in. Fucking hell. Yeah, that says it, doesn't it? Glenn said, hey, Mike. All is good here. Hope you're well. Long time subscriber, but not often catch live. Ah, nice one, Glenn. Yeah. Oh, good to see you on then. Yeah. Yeah, I do like it when the sort of regulars get on, you know, regular viewer, but not always a commenter. Yeah. Well, good to see you on. Yeah, you should enjoy these. We just talk about anything to within reason, you know what I mean? I don't really do politics or religion because I don't talk about it in my normal life, so I have nothing to say about it really. The place was wrecked though, nothing left. Daybreak. You fucking having me on the whole thing, bastard. Fucking hell, I said you haven't done one of those for ages, but yes, nice. Bastard. Fate said, when I'm not getting anything out of it, but I've not pushed enough. Give it some. Maybe it's that. Maybe I've never really gone mad at exercising anyway. So maybe it's that. But I don't get nothing out of it at all, really. So, you know, I don't massively sweat anyway, but I know what you mean. But I do sometimes go on my exercise as hard as I can. Yeah, pushing it till I can hardly fucking breathe. Yeah. It don't do a lot for me. Maybe it's just how my brain works. I don't know. Randy said I've been in the pool all week. Guess that's good for me. Keeping running out of the pool. Shoot pigeons. Ah, nice one. I got 4 yesterday. Nice one. Adam, you all right, mate? I hope you're well. From the lads at Sheffield. Oh, nice one, mate. Yeah. Yeah, I'm all right. Stug, you all right? SOS Power said weights are great, but they don't give you that rush. You have to run aerobics. Maybe I'll have to try that. Yeah, I've got an exercise bike behind me. Just where is it? Yeah, it's sort of there. It's what that thing there is sat on. That's my t-shirt. Yeah, I do sometimes go on that. It's weird. Exercising has never done anything like that for me. It's very bizarre. I wish it did. As I say, if I could get addicted to fucking exercising, yeah. I'm addicted to food and drink instead. Liam, he said, we come on here to get away from politics. Well, what politics came up? Or did you, or was you saying it as a statement? Dad said, gotcha. I told you I was lulling you into a false sense of security. Yeah, you got me fucking good on there. Yeah. Freddie said, and I've been playing cricket 2 or 3 times a week. Got a game tomorrow, nice one. Doctor, did your die arrive yet? No, I'll have to look up the thing. I'll tell you what where did I go? I can't remember where I got it from now, Doug. I'll have to check. I either got it from Amazon.com or Amazon.co.uk. If I got it from Amazon.com, it'll probably be delayed a bit, but I can't remember now. I'll have to check. If you ain't arrived yet, I'll check the date though, because it'd be interesting to see when that comes. SAK94, which is Stu. If you hear me say Stu, that's Stu. So I found mountain biking gives me the biggest rush. I try and get out a few times a week. Maybe I've just not found the right thing, or maybe I don't push it as much as need be. But yeah, I get nothing out of it ever. I never have. It's a shame, really. I wish I did. If I ever do, I'll let you all know, and you'll probably see me get slimmer and slimmer and then muscly. Pete said, I don't get the same rush from the treadmill. I get more rush from push-ups and weights. Nice. Maybe it's different things then, yeah. There's a statement, as a few people would bring themselves up. Nice one, yeah, cheers, man. Yeah, you know me, I've got no interest because I don't talk about it in my... Thing is, I don't talk about it in my general life, so I have nothing to say about it, and it just becomes a stream of me. Well, you know this anyway. I'm not saying this to you anyway. But yeah, and then I have a sit here for 5 minutes saying nothing. I've got nothing to say. What is that on, Freddie? He said, Does a versus the dancer. Now, what's that on Sky or something? Glow in the dark, you right, mate? He said, seems quiet tonight, mate. Only 20 on. Might be because I was late on. I didn't come on till 25 past. So maybe people thought I was not coming on tonight. Could have been that. Probably. Charlie, you right, mate? He said, what websites do you buy your weapons from? Blades UK, Preppers Shop. Oh, fuck, I can't remember the others. These lot will probably mention some if they can think of some. Blades UK and Preppers Shop, though, yeah. Richard said, had a go at pulling the training bands today. Can just get £120 back. So I'm making some progress. If this keeps up, I might be shooting £150 longbow in a few months. Nice one, Rich. That sounds good. Yeah, I hope you keep progressing well. No injuries and all that, because it's pain in the ass, isn't it? You going off, Pagan King? SRS said, I got glasses recently, and they're amazing. We're about the same age. What's your eyesight like? So far as I'm aware, Sam, fine. Yeah, I never knowingly had any issue with my eyes. Yeah, I can read. I never have to sort of go like that to read things or anything. I can see things reasonably far away. My only issue is virtually deaf in one ear. But I can get away with most of the time not needing to wear that. But yeah. Most of the time I don't need it. It's only if I go out, if I went out and there's a big group of people, that helps to be able to hear people. Yeah. As far as I'm aware, mine's all right. Where am I? Darth Dave, you're right, mate. And I've tactical pirate tried to sneak in, but I caught him. So sneaks in and turns the camera on. Shows my barbie collection. Yes, barbecues. Freddie said, "Why would you go to the gym when you want to be a darts player?" And the game's on site, exactly. Sparrow said, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood last night was all right. Not my favourite Tarantino flick, but worth a watch. Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? It's a sort of slow burner to a very good climax, I found. It's quite odd, isn't it, though, Sparrow? I quite enjoyed it, but had it not had that ending, I might have thought, nah, it's all right. I think the ending, for me, made me go, that was really good. But if you took away that ending, I might have just been, yeah, nothing really happened, did it? There's some good references and good, like the Brad Pitt character when he goes to that place with the hippies. That's a fucking Western scene, just set in Hollywood. That was a pure Western scene, But yeah, I know what you mean, there, Sparrow. Yeah, GearBest don't sell a lot now, Peach. I noticed, and the last lot of stuff I wouldn't me personally, I wouldn't recommend GearBest anymore. Even though I get money from people buying off them, I get such little money now. I get like nothing now from GearBest. I've not had anything from GearBest for over a year. money or items. And the last 4 things I ordered, they didn't even send me them. So yeah, I probably won't recommend GearBest anymore. But I appreciate you mentioning it. Glenn Dark said lunchtime here now, so just caught this starting. Nice one, mate. Yeah, Prepper's Shop. Axe, you right, mate? Pete said, don't know what you're missing until you put on some good glasses. HD, yeah. As far as I'm aware, my eyes are fine. I've never looked at something and sort of, I can't see that. A DNA leisure, nice one, Stu. Zed said, we all wear glasses at some time, beer goggles mostly. But yeah, my dad used to wear glasses, but that was in his 60s and 70s. My mum wears glasses. Again, that was in her 50s and 60s. My sister wears glasses now, and she's in her mid-20s and has done since early 20s. None of my other brothers wear them or need to. As far as I'm aware, though, as Pete says it, I may put glasses on and be like, fucking hell, I didn't know I couldn't see that. You know what I mean? But as far as I'm aware, my eyes seem fine, yeah. I wish I never brushed I brushed my fucking teeth, brushed my tongue, it made me gag, and now my throat hurts. Ezra said, I'm a bit deaf too. I think it was working in a factory as a kid in firearms, with people wearing masks all the time. It makes it hard for me to understand them as they speak. Yeah, funny thing is, Sam, I've never experienced that because I never go out. But I bet that would be the bloody case. Yeah, not being able to see their mouth and a bit muffled. Yeah, I bet if you're a bit deaf, that would be a nightmare. Yeah, this is virtually... This one's not great now. I'd say this one's about 80. This one's down to about bloody 20 now. Yeah, but luckily, most of the time I can get away without it. Yeah, but if I go out, I'll put that on, and then it really helps. I have noticed, though, being deaf stops me going out a bit because I have to spend being slightly paranoid anyway, or that sort of over-awareness, whatever they call it. It worries me not being able to hear properly slightly, and crossing the road is a cunt because all sounds sound like they're coming from one side to me, mostly. If I'm waiting to cross the road, it all sounds like it's coming from that way. So I have to be extra looking, yeah, it becomes a bit of a bastard when to get to the shops from where I am, you have to go across a couple of main roads. But yeah. Sparrow said, I like the twist of Manson and his cronies. Yeah, that was good, wasn't it? I'll tell you what. Oh, yeah, another thing, I won't spoil it, but yeah, that was another thing I liked at the end of that. Yeah, Sparrow, you'll have to talk to me about this on one of the Twitch live streams, and I can talk about it more. I don't like spoiling films for people, but on there I can ask if they don't mind and almost say. But yes, yeah, the twist with that I found quite sort of poignant, because I won't say too much, but because of that, real events that happened that was horrible didn't happen, and then it made, in that sort of movie universe, those people got to have a life that they never really had. I won't say no more than that, but you know what I mean. And I thought that was quite a nice little thing. Yeah. So in sort of Quentin Tarantino sort of universe, then people got to live a life that they never got in real life. Yeah, I know that's load of bollocks, but that's what I felt when I watched it, and I thought it was quite nice. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, now the end of Game of Thrones. I've not spoiled it. I've not hardly said anything. Thing is, if you watch it and you know what's going to happen, like if you know the history of the people in, I won't say too much, but if you know the history of the people in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, you expect it to go a certain way. You know what I mean? Darcy, same here. I can't understand anyone with a mask on. 50, yeah, exactly. Freddie said, I wish I started wearing ear protection earlier, but I hope it was early enough. I don't know how I couldn't take ear protection shooting. You know what? When I was younger, I never gave a shit about my ears. Yeah, I would shoot and, do no end of loud things with my ears. Yeah. And I've got tinnitus, but I've also got a damaged eardrum and a collapsed eardrum, and it's damaged the bones in my ear. Well, I'm going to delete that, not because you're in trouble, Sparrow, but just for no spoilers for other people. I have read it. Yeah, and that's exactly what I meant. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and that's a good point with Inglourious Bastards as well. Yes. Yeah. That was a sort of alternative history ending, wasn't it? Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't deleted that because you're in trouble or anything. I just thought I'd delete it so there's no spoilers, but I have read it. Yeah. Yeah. I like to be quite vague, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I like these sort of alternative history endings. No, you're all right. Don't worry about that. I didn't want it spoiled for anyone else. So at least if people rewatch it. Glenn said, same with me and motorcycles when I was younger. I never used to wear earplugs. said too late. I thought you'd watched it. Well, I promise I won't do no thing is I know the end of Game of Thrones anyway because I've had it spoiled for me. Not that I'm trying to preempt you now. But I thought you had watched anyway, we might be lying and I might be wrong. I often say things wrong. You should be apologising to Zed, not me. I tried to keep it a secret the whole time. Yes, when you get a bit older or a bit wiser, you do realise you should be protecting parts of your body. That's what I wonder. Do burqa wearing women have a mask on underneath? Or do they wear it over? Genuine query. Probably don't bother. They probably just have that as the mask, don't they? But yeah, I know what you mean. Pete said, have you watched The Boys yet? No. I know they've got series 2 of that now, haven't they? Hello, my friend from St. Petersburg. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. You would have to tell me phonetically and then I might be able to read it out. But hello, my Russian friend. Watch out, Sparrow. Zed's going to pay attention to anything you say you're going to watch and he's going to spoil the end for you. But in a vague way. I'm genuinely sorry, Zed. I'll try to make sure that doesn't happen again. I'm so sure he's having me on. Now he said I like Tarantino's films and I was going to get it. I shan't know. Now I'm sure he's having us on, Sparrow, because I think he said he doesn't like Tarantino's films before. I do pay some attention, Zed. I don't know now. See, I questioned myself and I think, is he telling the truth? Freddie said I always use ear protection. It has better sound detection. It keeps your ears warm on a crisp pheasant day. Nice one, yeah. Exactly, Freddie. A lot of the old school didn't bother though. I have noticed that he's in quite a joking mood tonight, so he could be having us on. Oh, Glenn, sorry, I missed your comment now. You were talking to you're talking to Tactical anyway. That's I watched most of them, and I own a few as well. Just forget what we said. Sparrow was wrong what he said anyway, and I wasn't even talking about that bit. So yeah, Pete. No, I haven't watched The Boys yet. I will do eventually. I reckon that does look good. The last film I watched was Repossessed, which is I think from 1990. Leslie Nielsen film. It's a piss take and sequel almost to The Exorcist. I think it could be. It's not a sequel, but it's an unofficial sequel to The Exorcist. Yeah, good on it, Zed. Do you like that? Yeah, I watched it like years and years and years ago, and I got it again recently. Yeah. If you want to watch the unofficial sequel to The Exorcist, watch Repossessed because it's actually got Linda Blair in it, isn't it? Randy said, "How you been? I haven't been on for a while. Don't know why." Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, bit I don't know what it is. Bit unmotivated at the minute. I think it's the lack of funds to be able to get stuff. Well, it's not the lack of funds. It's the lack of being able to access my funds to buy stuff. It's getting on my fucking nerves now. And literally, it could be 6 months for all I know before it fucking comes back. So yeah, it's putting a little bit of a downer on things, but not in an overall way. It just every time I think, oh, I wouldn't mind doing that, and I think, oh, I can't buy the stuff. Ah well. Glenn said binge watching ton for vids this morning. I always had a soft spot for the PR-24, my favourite impact weapon. What's yours? My favourite impact weapon was always the old knuckle dusters, Glenn Duck. Always loved them. That is an impact weapon, isn't it? Yeah, there's something about I've always liked all of the ones you couldn't easily get. You know what I mean? Yeah. That power of Christ compels you. Oh, there's something about that actually. And I'll ask Zed. Zed said the devil with the blue dress bit is great. He wet myself at that. It's good, isn't it? It's good. And he said, no, I won't say that. As Father May I'm sure he changes his accent as he goes through the film. Leslie Nielsen, I'm sure at one point he's talking in an Irish accent, and later on he's doing like a Jewish accent. I'm sure it's probably part of the joke. But I'm sure he changes his accent deliberately, ever so slightly during the film, but not enough that you can really notice it. Fred, do you need me to give you a motivational speech? Maybe. Might work, you never know. Glenn Dart said Witchboard is really cheesy but entertaining 80s movie. Worth a watch. All about a Ouija board. I've never seen that one. In fact, I've never even heard of that one, Glenn Dart. Yeah, I was in the mood for comedies recently, so I got Repossessed. I've got a couple of films I've not seen for years, and one film I've never seen the end to, but I always enjoyed it. Have you ever seen Disorganized Crime? It's got Lou Diamond Phillips, and it's got matey who used to star in The Munsters. Is it Fred Summer? Fred, what's his name? Who used to be Herman Munster? He's in it, but it's a comedy film, but more sort of serious comedy. And the gangsters, I think everything they do fucks up. Richard had found some packets of fiberglass in the old shed. I had an idea of trying fiberglass laminated carriage bow. I've got 2 short pieces of ash. That would work for each limb. Sorry, if I could hiccup in there. That sounds good, Rich. Yeah, you'd have to show us that. I'm not sure. I don't know I'm not really sure what a carriage bow is. In all honesty. Glenn Dart said, "Does anyone believe in supernatural ghosts?" Just curious. I don't, but always like hearing stories from people that do. I don't really either. Glenn Dart, but there's quite a few people on here who say they've seen some very, very interesting, horrible things. Feel free to talk about them if you want. The Sparrow said, Repossessed, that one with the ice cream moment. Lick me. Yes, that's it, yeah. Fuck's sake, you've seen that in there, Sparrow. Step Brothers, I've not seen. That is Will Ferrell, is it? Fred Gwynn, thank you, Glenn. That's him, yeah, that's him. Yeah, Herman Munster. Thank you, Glenn. Yeah, I knew it was Fred Summer. I nearly said Fred Ward, and I knew that was wrong, so I didn't say it. Fred, come on, Mike. Think about 3 months ago when you were all in the house doing fuck all every day, but no sports back. And you're back to original schedule. And you see, and now you can see why I don't do motivational speech. Yeah, sadly, Freddie, that didn't really help. Because 3 months ago it was exactly the same as it was for me. And the sports don't go into it. But I appreciate the effort. T2, you right, mate? Good to see you on. Oh. Zed said, Zed said to Glow in the Dark, I've seen a few strange things that I can't explain. Yeah, there's quite a few people in the chat who have seen some. I know Tactical has, I know Zed has. Who else? There's quite a few people here. Darts is definitely a sport, Freddie, as you know. Ockart, OMG, you right? How are you? Ockart, sorry. Richard said, carriage bow is a long bow that takes a part at the centre. It's called that because it was built to be able to fit in a horse cage. Oh, there you go. I actually have a carriage bow then that Malcolm made me. Show me a weapon. Here you go. Take that. Had it ready. Yeah, I got that out in like 2 seconds. Less than 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for asking. What we'll have to do, Glow in the Dark, next time I'll do a spooky stream or whatever, and people can talk about their stories. You can talk about it now if you want, but I know some of them sometimes prefer it. When we're all doing it. Yeah, I don't have a lot of stories like that. Show me a gun. You can't show guns on live streams now. YouTube have done this thing where you can't hold firearms on live streams, or they can shut your channel down. They don't automatically shut your channel down, but they could. It's an option they can do if they want to, and I'm not, Franny said, I get a weird chill in the night. I'm in bed sometimes. I feel like someone's lying on me. I don't have a theory of what it could be. Yeah, freaky, isn't it, that kind of shit? Let's catch the light for you. No, I've never been fishing, Glenn Dark. Have I been fishing? No, I've been fishing once when I was about 10. Yeah, I've never been into fishing. It's a good thing to be able to do, I think. Yeah, because it's a way to feed yourself potentially, isn't it? Yeah, that was a Spyderco knife. That's a genuine Spyderco, that one. I ain't got no others on me. Okay, to just grab. You can see them all. Go and look at my channel. Yeah, that's a genuine Spyderco, and that was a gift from Londinium Armory. Perfect pizza, homemade one with loads of stuff on it. Tactical said, my sister has a few kicking off over mask rules. Sad buggers. What's that at work? Tactical. Zed said to Glenn Dark, oh God, it would take ages to type it out. Prefer to do it on one of Mike's normal videos, to be honest. I have a few tales like that. Yeah, what I might have to do, Zed, if you want, I'll do a normal video, and then people can write out a massive comment. So in this video, I'll say, that tell us each other's scary stories or whatever, supernatural stories. You can leave a great big long story then, and then possibly, if I feel like it, I might do a very long video with a premiere where I read them out. If you want to do that, I'll see. I don't know if I'm going to want to read out loads of really long fucking things. I'll do it on here, don't I? Yes, Arcat, please subscribe. Fred said, fishing can be relaxing. I've renewed my license yesterday, but I'm shit at fishing. I could probably go fishing quite often. Luke, Mac's son Luke, goes fishing a lot. He's got a fishing channel. He was on earlier, wasn't you, Luke? You're still on? Put your channel on if you are, Luke. And he would probably take me if I wanted to. But yeah, I don't know why. I never had much interest in fishing. But I know it'd be a good thing to be able to do. Sparrow said, have you seen Dead Snow? No, I never got around to that. I think I watched a little bit on the horror channel once. Norwegian guy lops off his limbs after being bit by a German World War II German zombie, and cuts his junk off a chainsaw after being bit in the meat invasion. No, I hadn't seen that. Nice. Sounds good. That sounds like the kind of thing I like. I do like a good bit of proper gory sort of horror. What is my name? My name is ignore the WC, Mike. That's not a real address either. I'll show you. This is for a video that I'm doing. This is for the Choose Your Own Adventure video. So I mocked this up. So if you want to come find me, I'm at Flat 7, KD Road, Weaponland. Electro, you right, mate? I watched your video. I didn't have a chance to comment. Very good idea, though. Yeah. Yeah, even got my own emojis, look. Freddie's putting them on. T2 said to Tactical Pirate, I would ban them from the shop if they kick off on the staff. Yeah, I don't blame you. I would. You know, innit, T2. That says, really good ghost story involving a local hotel. I could relate as well. Bloody strange. Right. Who would be up for that thing I mentioned then, doing some kind of ghost story video, possibly where I ask you to tell me the stories and then I read them out on a video, on a premiere. And the premiere has a live chat. Anyone up for that? Yeah, you up for that, Leah? You know, if enough people say yeah, I'll do it. But yeah. So I'll do a video saying, tell me your stories, and then I'll read the bloody things out. On a long video, and then we'll have a premiere on it so people can talk about it while we're watching it. Maybe we need to do a Karen stream too. I seem to meet them all the time in the US. No, you don't get the Karen so much over here, but yeah, in America, fuck's sake. Okay, so what weapons do you collect? Anything that's legal, anything that's legal. Look at them. Crossbows, swords, guns, all of that. Anything and everything. Right, Rob? Right, where am I? Totally up for it, Mike. Although I've got no stories, would still enjoy listening to them. Yeah, in honest, I haven't. I've got one story that I don't think is supernatural, but it's unexplained. I could tell you some of the stupid things I've done that some people would probably be. Me personally, I think it was nothing, but I've done some weird things that people who believe that kind of stuff will probably think you're a fucking nutter for messing around with that kind of stuff. Most of you probably guess where I'm going. All right, so ghost story video. All right. All right, I've written that down. Yeah, so we'll do that then. I can't promise you when it's going to be. I'll try and get it done before Halloween, though. Maybe I'll leave it till then. All right. Okay, what you can see there, that's a banner in front of the real things because you're not allowed to show them on live streams. But behind that and that actually is what you can see. Look, you can see it poking out there. And if I move the camera slightly, you can see the banner and then you can see the real sticker behind. You can see the end of the sword there. There's the picture of the baseball bat. And you can see the real baseball bat behind it. And up there, look, you can see the real crossbow behind it. I have to cover them up, but it's a picture of its own stuff. So what you see there is really behind that sheet. Molly said, to be honest, I owned a retractable baton for a good while, which is illegal. Glendart said, yeah, only if they find it, exactly. Dimitri Pentrenko, right, mate? Good to see you on. Yeah, so I've written ghost story video, read out stories. All right. So what I'll do a video asking for your stories. You then leave the big long, stories, and then I will do a video reading those stories out. It may be long enough. If it's 3 hours long, I'll set it for a live stream night because it will still have the live stream down the side. Right, just time them out for doing that. Okay, if you do that again, no, you're blocked now. Then. Someone block them, saves me doing it. I'm just going to block them now. I know I didn't warn them. I didn't get a chance to warn them, but fuck it. Anyway. James said, is your dog... If your dog is barking at the back door and your wife is shouting at the front door, which one do you let in first? The dog, because it will shut up as soon as you let it in. Fuck's sake. Nice one. Sorry, I was a bit distracted then, Jamie. That was a good joke, actually. Yeah, go on now. Hello, your mother. A nice one, Freddie, yeah. Your mother said, good evening. Which flashlight do you use on your Horizon Redback? Well, funnily enough, I'll show you what's on it. This isn't necessarily what I would definitely use on it, though. So if you want to know specifically what I use on my Redback, it's actually an 18650 flashlight that's got a strobe with a high mount, so you can still see the open sights. What this allows is, in the night, what people don't realise is, if you're shooting at night with the torch under the crossbow, you can't see to load it. With a torch above, you can see the rail to load it again. If you have a torch underneath, though, you can't see to load it. So, yeah, sometimes I think a torch on the top is slightly better because you can reload it in the dark. You can't do that with a torch underneath. Although you can slightly, I have noticed even the torch underneath still lights it up a little bit. But it's just any torch that will fit in a scope mount, basically. And this is one of those high scope mounts, so you can see the open sights. But I have got O lights, and I've got two O lights. I've got the cheaper one, and I've got that other O light gun light that's like 250 quid. So that's 5 times more. The torch is 5 times more expensive than the fucking crossbow. Ollie said, I did wonder about those big posters flash. Yeah. It's to cover up the guns for live streams, so I don't get in trouble. On my normal videos, I take that down. Well, I put it to the side like a curtain. Yeah, I'll show you quickly. I won't pull it right down, but just to prove it really is there. It is under there, though. Yeah, it's because on live streams you have to cover them up. I don't cover them up for any other videos, though, because fuck that. I'm not having all that stuff just to cover it up. Rob said, idea, reference the ghost stories. You want to raise money for the channel, and I've all submitted stories. Make a Patreon donation. Vote for the winner and do a cheap giveaway. That's a good idea. I'll look into that, Rob. Yeah, that's definitely an option. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I'll see what other people say. You know what I mean? Because in all honesty, quite a few of the people who might join in are good supporters of mine anyway. But yeah, that's a good idea. But yeah, if not, it could be like a £1 donation or something or whatever. Yeah, 50p even, whatever. But yeah, I think that's a good idea, Rob. Yeah, O lights are good. As I said, I've got the others, but I don't. I wouldn't put it this way. I think the O lights are great, but I'm just getting them out for you. Hang on. So the O lights are really good, but I would not recommend buying the PL Pro Valkyrie because, as I said, it's 5 times more expensive than the fucking crossbow. So what's the point? But I got given that for free. This one's a little less expensive. Still a very good torch, and they mount really well on those crossbows. But you can get one like that, which mounts straight on the bottom for 15 quid. Just has a bit of a weird battery. Electro said, are you a cop? Really solid dudes. Don't say anything. Who's Viozzi then? Oh, Viozzi, all right, mate. Sorry. Do you have any illegal weapons? I don't have anything illegal. No. I wondered why Electro was saying that. He said, are you a cop? Real solid dudes. Don't say nothing. Exactly. Everything I own is legal. No, I have regular visits by the police, so I can't have nothing illegal. Dad said to Viozzi, he hasn't got any. He got rid of all the newly illegal ones. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm probably more up on the laws than the local police, in all honesty. Yeah. Well, I have to be. Yeah. Freddie said you should get one of those green torches off Amazon for Apocalypse. But animals don't shoot. I have got it's got green, red, white, and infrared. I've got one of them. It's a hunting torch, Freddie. Yeah. Well, trying to catch up. Dimitri said, "Is there a hunting scene in the UK?" Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't do a lot of it though, but yeah, there is. There's a good bit of hunting over here. Yeah. Yeah, Olight is expensive. Very good torches. Probably the best torches I've ever had. Olight. Yeah, lot of money. You know, as I say, it's 250 quid for that, I think, isn't it, or something like that, or at least 200 quid for that one. The PL Pro Valkyrie, I'm sure that's like 200 quid or something like that. Pete said, I used to own a cheap blue handle switchblade. I got it from Chinese site years ago, and then they got banned. And there's banned. I clamped it in a vice and mashed it up with a hammer. Job done. Yeah, exactly. I kept the blades to mine. I've still got the blades, but then they're not flick knives now. But I kept the blades because I might make them into other knives. Well, I said I'm actually MI5 waiting to find evidence against this national threat. I ain't no national threat, mate. I've got quite a few people who would vouch for me, I think. James said, Mike, what's going to be your next new toy? I would like to get one of those R9 crossbows, but I'm gonna have to see what the Patreon money's like, in all honesty. Oliver said, is there any way to get a switchblade? Well, they're illegal to own now, so I wouldn't bother. Probably not. Any way you get one's going to be illegal because they're actually illegal to own in your house now. Yeah. Glenn said there's your video where you got dressed up in the suit and did a comedy take on those new laws when they came in. It was absolutely hilarious. Thank you, Glenn. Yeah, that comes up quite often. If you've mentioned that. I'm doing a sort of interactive movie at the minute. It's going to have the worst acting you've ever seen in it, but it should be funny. Hopefully you lot should find that very funny. Electro said Streamlight is my favourite, but they are so expensive. Coast lights are pretty good. I think I've got a Streamlight pen light, Dave, and that was quite fuck, I'm getting put off of me. That was quite cheap. Yeah, it must have been like a budget one. Duncan, you right, mate? He said, Buongiorno. Used to watch your vids years ago. Different name back then. Yes. What me or you? Just had a suggestion for your armor video. Watched that and then saw you were doing a live stream. We'll sub and say hello. Oh, nice one, Duncan. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, nice to hear. He's back on Tactical Freddy-ish. Oh, nice one, Duncan. I like that. Yeah, I always like it when someone says they're sort of, been on for years and that as well. John's life, right, John? Is I'm getting my arse handed to me by a bug or some sort. Ah, fuck's sake. Or illness bug, yeah. Pete said, just get a folding knife that looks like one. Very good point, yeah. D2 said, the odd thing happened earlier. I walked into the house and my staffy started sniffing my boot and started snarling very aggressively. It wasn't until my boot came off I saw a dead mouse start to trip. Ah, bloody hell. Yeah, that's fucking weird. Dimitri said, doing the public a favour, eh? Exactly. It's all right. Most of the time, Tactical, I can always reverse it if it comes to it anyway. Rob said, I watched some of your older videos earlier. Do you still see Daryl that you did in some videos? Daryl is round my house right now. Yeah, Daryl is here right now. But he's in the Wendy house with my younger brother. Yeah, watching South Park because I checked in on him just before I did my live stream. Yeah, I still see Daryl, yeah, pretty much every week now. Probably more than I used to. Darth said, is there a US seller of the Horror Zone Redback? There is, Darth, but it's not necessarily called the Horror Zone Redback. I think in the US they market it as the PSE Viper. Look that up. PSE Viper. £80 PSE Viper. If you find that, that's basically the Horror Zone just rebranded. And that's definitely for sale in America because I've seen it for sale on Amazon.com. Your mother said, by the way, I bought an Armax Tron because Armax Tomcat 2 and Horizon are out of stock everywhere. And it pain in the ass that you can't get it. Nin Hersag, you right, mate? He said, just been watching Norseman on Netflix. I've never seen it. I've not. Is it good? Yeah, jack of all trades. Battery electro. Fred said, "Don't get your gut out on the other week." Yeah, exactly. Darius, right, mate? He said, "Why does the UK government ban knives, not swords?" Who knows, mate? Who knows? That's it, Darth. Let me just check, and I'll tell you what. I'll search that, and I'll let you know. Yeah, that's it. That is it, mate. PSE Viper. I have seen that on Amazon.com. If that helps, just make sure it's. Well, the only thing is that says it's £50, so it might be a lighter prod. But that the body of that crossbow is definitely the Horizon. The Horizon. So whether you can get that in £80, I don't know. Yeah, just make sure if you want it as powerful as them, it's got to be £80. But yeah, that is it. That's it. But they've remarketed it. Jed said to Oliver, "You could probably get away with a fixed blade like a Holtforce. I do electrician's knives, I believe." I've missed most of his videos. What was he on about? Getting a knife? Not videos, comments. I'll probably stay on late, Freddie, because I came on late and I've got nothing to do tonight. Darius said, "What do you mean?" I don't know. It gets confusing here. I got no answer to why do they ban knives and not swords. They haven't. The thing is, they haven't banned knives, have they? Because you can't carry a sword either. You know what I mean? Like, knives aren't banned. You can still buy knives. You can still make knives. You can still hold knives. And, you know what I mean? Same as swords, is you can't carry them, but you can't carry any sword either because you can't carry any fixed blade. The only thing you can legally carry with no reason is a non-locking 3-inch blade. So, yeah. And in fact, they have banned some swords. So I wasn't threatening them. But yeah, PSE Viper, Darth, that should help. Yeah. But I think I'm not 100% sure. You may be able to get the Horizon over there anyway. Have a look for it. But that does say that the PSC seems to say it's £50, whereas these are 80, and they're more powerful than the old ones that used to claim they was 80. But you might be able to buy that one and then buy one of these prods and get it sent over. I think that might be slightly loose. I think so. James said, "Remember when you said last night that I had £1,000 to spend on a DIAC? Well, I've done the deal today with dealer. Ordered a Tommy gun and a World War I Lee Enfield. Nice one. Yeah, Tommy gun's good one. How much was that then? Because they used to be well fucking expensive." Benjamin, right, mate? He said, "Have you ever bought an air rifle in the Netherlands and brought one home with you?" No, I haven't. No. Is that what you were trying to ask? I've never been to the Netherlands, Benjamin, to know. No, mate. Why, are you going to try and do that yourself? Shinobi said, "I'm new to your channel. What is your favourite sword?" This one. This one, because it's really my only full-size one. I've got smaller swords and wall hanger swords. This is my only sort of practical, full-size sword. Blades UK Winter Katana. Only a budget sword, but yeah, that's my favourite. It's a real fucking working sword. Where was I? The stock, if you mean this is what you'll get, it will be like this. So it'll be exactly like that, just missing that bit, and not this handle. You get a different handle. Most people put the stocks on, and the one with the stock is the Armex Tomcat 2. It was pissing down here earlier. But if you want hello Shinobi, by the way, thank you for joining the stream. Thank you. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the channel. So I was getting distracted. You know, the chat goes a bit sort of. Yeah, the one with the stock is the Tomcat 2. This one. Fucking speakers are wrapped around everything. Yeah, this is the one with the stock, and that's the stock extender. You might have a lot of difficulty finding those because it's hard to even get them over here. Yeah, I like the Tommy guns, even a Diak, but they're very expensive. Oliver Sudoku have a question. In the UK, what's the best self-defense weapon? Your brain. That's it. Nothing else. Just your brain. Not allowed any weapons for self-defense. Your body and your brain. Benjamin said, I was wondering what the checks are like coming back, because in the Netherlands you can buy any full power FAC, like the Air Force Tex Air gun, no license needed. Darth said, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Armex Tomcat 2, I doubt you'll get that in the US because you can't even get over here now, apart from one company, like one shop. But the Horizon, the Redbacks, yeah, you should be able to get this or a version of it. But yeah, these don't have the stocks. You can make them easy enough, though. Steve said there's no such thing as self-defense weapons in the UK. Yeah, there you go. Darth said Thompson, they still make a semi version of those over here. Nice one. Darth said, I like your video on the difference between the non-handmade samurai sword and the handmade samurai sword. Nice. That was you requested that, wasn't it? Yeah, quite. I didn't think that would be very popular, but quite a few people liked it. Pete said, if I could own one rifle, it would be an AKM. Don't know what I would have. I don't know. Never really thought about it. Maybe an M4. I'd have if it was just one, I'd research it, see what was like the best I could have. The most reliable gun. Ron, you're right, mate. Good to see you on. Duncan said, I'd like to swap the pistol grip and stock on my Jaguar Mark II, but don't know what direct swaps there are. Anybody here know any? Sorry, I got distracted then. I was just going to look up which one the Jaguar Mark II was. Is that the new one, Duncan? Oh yeah, yeah. That's quite a new crossbow, isn't it? With the extendable. Has it got? Yeah, it's got a pistol grip, and has it got the? No, that's something else. I'm not sure. Or is it a pistol crossbow? Yeah, I'm not sure, Duncan, but I know you can get quite a few bits for them. If it's connected to Weaver rousing that, you should be able to get quite a lot of accessories. Jamie said I made a face mask out of my wife's knickers because believe me, nothing gets into them. Nice one, Dad. Well, there you go then. I know the old AK-47s are quite very well. I don't know what to say, but I've never really looked at the AKs and thought that's a really nice gun. I don't know why. It's not got the shape for me. Ron said, "Hear me out, Mike. Shotgun crossbow. Hasn't someone made that recently? I think someone. Ron, I think that's a thing now. Yeah, pretty sure I watched a video on it. How did it work? I can't remember, but I think there is. I think it's something to do with like a you have like a little sabot round, don't you, with the balls in that? I think. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's a thing now. Rob said I wanted to get a Diak Norinco. Prices seem to have increased massively since I last looked 18 months ago. Shame, isn't it, Rob? The price is going up like that. Randy said, what's your favourite CO2 pistol in your collection? Whichever one shoots the best. Whichever one shoots the most reliably. It would be the Crossman 2240. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Electro. I always liked the look of the M4s and M16. I've always liked the look of those, but the AKs for me, I've never looked at them and thought, I like I tell you the guns, pistols. I always liked loads of different revolvers. I do like the look of a revolver, but I always liked Desert Eagle, the Berettas. The Glock ain't too bad. The Glock's quite a simple looking gun, but yeah. My brother has changed the grip on the rat catcher. Handcrafted cedar. Looks beautiful. I bet it does. I have seen them kind of things. They look really nice, don't they? That's why they make bullet tipped arrows here. Nice one. Zed said, how about an FN file? The new one is supposed to be pretty damn good. The old one's pretty damn good as well. Captain said the AR is ergonomic. It feels better. The Glock is boxy, but just works like a 4x4 vehicle. Yeah, exactly. I did have the blank firing Glock once. Yeah, that's a airsoft, Steve. Yeah, it's the only thing I could get for. If I tried to get a DEC of that, it'd probably cost over, 1,500 quid, I'd imagine. Richard said that CO2 airbow Scallaghan reviewed looked good, but I reckon they would get banned here soon. Yeah, I think so. Freddie said a good burglar deterrent would be a blank firing Glock, and easier to get than a BB gun. Yeah. Right, Bob. Good to see you on. How's life been treating you? I saw your video with your neighbour saying she's going to pop round your house when the apocalypse happens. Fuck's sake. It's the last thing you want to hear, isn't it? I'm glad you've, put her straight. That said, I did the British Army fine for years anyway. Oh, it did, yeah. The L1A1, I think it was called. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that Liam's got, yeah. Tim, you right, mate? Rob said, for me, it's down to preference and understood both sides. It's like, do you like Lamborghini of the 70s and 80s classics, but both are awesome? Exactly. Ron said, is that bayonet on the Chinese rifle? Yes, that is. Yeah, that is a real genuine. Yeah, that is that's an AKM bayonet. Yeah, that is. Yeah. Right, Slingshot Warrior. How you doing, mate? Duncan said, do you still have the old cap and ball pistols? If made before. Oh, can you still have? I think you can, Duncan. Yeah, I think you can. Steve said, if you're still on when I get home, I'll catch you then. Nice one, Steve. What you got to take your missus to work? See you a bit, Steve. Oh, Steve, if you're still on, I bought some ox blood dye for the sheaves. Bob said, Michael, I got a good comment on that video about the neighbour. I'll go and have a look. I did read most of them. Maybe some people had added some more, Bob. I did read most of them. I have a habit at the minute of watching people's videos, not commenting. But I did watch that. And I read the comments as well. Electra said, Mike, if you ever come to the States, you will never have to rent or buy a gun. Folks here will loan and give you one. I will give you one. Yeah, I know, and I look forward to it. Yeah. If I ever get over there, Dave, I'll definitely come and see you. That'd be good. I'd have to come over about 6 months though. That people I'd have to see. Pete said, I have oxblood, sexy colour, Mike. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it. I just thought I'd get something different because they're all the same colour. I got that because it was so unusual. I'd never, even in books, like Encyclopedia of Guns books don't have that in it. T2 said, watched a film this morning called Good Boys. Wasn't the best, but made me giggle. Worth a watch if you have a spare hour or two to go. Nice. What was it about, T2? James said, Mike, if you get more spammers on here, you should put them for a table. That's it. Maybe I will. Slingshot said, I can picture Bob doing a Mr. Rogers parody. Well, I can remember Bob. I don't know how many people got to see it, but I can remember when Bob did his Silence of the Lambs parody. I don't know how many people got to see that, but I noticed that didn't stay up very long. And the fact that Bob had the nerve to do that proves he's got some bollocks on him, I tell you. I couldn't believe it when you did that video, Bob. Fuck's sake. Yes. I'll let Bob tell you what the video was if he wants to, but I noticed it wasn't on there very long. Yeah. Well, you're a bigger man than me when it comes to doing things like that, Bob, because I wouldn't be doing that, I'll tell you. I don't think I got the Buffalo Bill physique, though. Freddie said, if you come to Sussex, bring the GT80. We'll have GT80 bros and a tin can sheet out. Nice one. All right, Freddie. Bob said, I'm fearless. Electra said, I know it would be a long journey, expensive too, and the world would get things together. I want to travel one day, and Bob's Wild Bill was epic. Yeah, do you remember? Electra? It wasn't on for very long, but that was a surprise and a half, seeing that. How did that come about, Bob? It must have been mentioned in something for you to do that. Well, if you've seen Silence of the Lambs and you've seen a picture, a video, if you've seen the scene where Goodbye Horses is playing. Well, I said, how come Super Chat doesn't appear? Yeah, as Freddie said, I'm demonetized, so I can't do it. It'd be very much appreciated. I can't even do PayPal donations at the minute because if you email me, I could give you a mate's PayPal. James says, serious question. I'm seeing as you don't work. What do you do all day when you're not making videos? What does WeaponCollector do in his day? Gets up, has a wash, comes on the computer, answers some comments, checks my emails, does some shit like that, computer kind of stuff. By then it'd be lunchtime, have lunch, got about 3 or 4 hours till dinner. And then during that time, I might make a video. I might go in the shed and do something, make something, make a video. There's always shit to do here. Clear up, tidy things up, you know what I mean? General household stuff. And then in the evening, come back on here, edit a video, put it on. And then in the evening from about 10 till 12, play a computer game. Oh, yeah. Reasonably occupied. Richard said, I've got a video like that planned, but I need to work out how to black out the background while the camera spins, and I need to install a proper shower. Fuck's sake. I have no idea what that's going to be, Rich. Bloody hell. Bob said, Silence of the Lambs was a long time running joke at work. All right. Slingshot said, for those folks from Europe, Mr. Rogers was a beloved childhood. I know who Mr. Rogers is. Yeah, I know. I know who Mr. Rogers is. I do. D2 says, Sharon said to me earlier, what roast are we having tomorrow? I said none. We're on a KFC. Some gagging for one. So. Rob said, question, looking at your skills with weapon modification, do you previously work in the field of engineering? You know what, Rob? No. Everything I've done like that, like all of the stuff I do is all self-learned. Just from like watching my dad or during the years, like wanting something, not being able to buy it, so trying to make it. Yeah, just from just doing it, really. Yeah, no engineering background at all. Why am I demonetized? In the early days of YouTube, there was a bloke who used to go around saying about don't forget to click on the ads before you go. Share the money, love, he used to say. And it got a load of other people doing it. Because we thought, that's a good way to make a bit of money. Didn't think it was any fucking issue. Well, that's against the advertising guidelines. And then what YouTube did, they waited until the day they was going to pay about 50 channels. And then on that day, sent us all emails saying, right, you're being demonetized, you can't have any of the money. So because of this one bloke, about fucking 50 channels got demonetized, and I was one of them. You know, I know I didn't have to be doing it, but we're sort of, you know. Yeah, see you in a bit, Bob. And I know who Vern is, yeah. Yeah, hey, Vern, yeah. Well, I have got a channel with Matt called Universal Survival, but I haven't uploaded on there for years and years and years, you know, more than 5 years. Because it's too much of a distraction. It's too much to do 2 channels. You start doing 2 channels and you neglect one of them. It's just too much. It's hard enough doing 1 video a day, let alone 2. And then you got 2, because obviously you got to keep signing in and out and shit. Yeah, so I don't touch it now. Malcolm uploaded some recently when he thought that the apocalypse shit was going to get some channels shut down. You know, when they were saying about they don't like weapons anymore. Yeah. Electro said, talking about demonetization, I've been seeing commercials before weapons. That's strange, isn't it? Yeah, it's strange. Maybe they're you know, letting it come back a bit. Or you know what it is? They probably found some people, some companies that are willing to put their ads against weapons videos. I think that was the issue, wasn't it? A lot of the ad companies didn't want to put their stuff near yeah. Oliver said YouTube screwed me out of money too back in the day. Yeah, I was just about to get paid, and then they said no, not having that. So I've never ever made any money from YouTube themselves. I make a very small living through using YouTube to promote my merchandise. And Electro and his daughter's got one of these. Actually, I think Electro's got the lot in. Yeah, he's even got the mugs, t-shirts and the mugs. Quite a few of you have actually, haven't you? Peach has. But yeah, so I use YouTube to advertise things like Patreon. You get your name on there. See WC supporters, merchandise. Selling my quivers that I make for crossbows, which are these. Yeah, but I've never had a penny off of YouTube themselves. I am on BitChute, Duff. Yeah, just WeaponCollector. If you search WeaponCollector on BitChute, yeah, I'm on there. Most of my videos on here should automatically get put on there, but they don't. But the majority do. Like one in every 5 videos gets automatically put on there. Why did YouTube demonetize me? I said a minute ago, TT, if you didn't hear. It's all right, I'll just say it again. Basically, I was telling people to click on the ads and you're not allowed to. Yeah, that's the short story of it. Why do YouTube demonetize? Sorry, I read that wrong, mate. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, why do they? Just, I don't know. They're very, very strict. They're very strict. Yeah, so I read that wrong. I thought I said, why did you get demonetized? Dad said, yeah, Sky the Gladiator is monetized, and he waves swords around. That's it. It's weird, isn't it? Some people, you know, don't ever seem to have an issue. Some people do. But I genuinely was doing something I shouldn't have been doing. I just didn't know I was doing it. If they didn't give you a warning, you know, if they just said, right, you're not allowed to do that, take those videos down, I would have done that, but they didn't. No warning at all. Wait till the day you're getting paid and then say, right, cutting you off and we're having that money. There's not a lot you can do about it. Did someone ask where to get the merchandise? Duncan, yeah. If someone puts in exclamation mark merch, I'll do it. The link will come up now saying Nightbot says, and then the merchandise. If you click that link, it will take you to my Teespring store. Also, it's in the description. If you look in the description of the video, there should be a bit saying about merchandise. Pete said, oh, yeah, he got my Christmas hoodie, didn't you? Yeah, nice one. Yeah, I think the only 2 people with the hoodies, with the Christmas hoodies, are you and Nell. Oh, 8 years ago, was it, Freddie? Flexi Studio, he said, yeah, that's what I thought. You're right, mate, by the way. Sorry, I missed your comment there. Oh, how hard is it to get firearms in the UK? It's not that hard. It's easier if you... Shotguns are pretty easy. Anyone can get a shotgun license. If you are part of a club or have somewhere to shoot, have a safe, and you know proper gun, gun rules, whatever, it's not the word, but yeah, gun safety, yeah, you can get one, but it helps if you have somewhere to shoot. Oliver said, what is, in your opinion, what's the best form of self-defense? Not really sure, Oliver. I don't know. Ron said, I bet they wouldn't mess with you if you were on one of the LBTT community. Yeah, fuck's sake. Electro said, I would get a copyright strike occasionally. I mean, yeah, with 30 or 40 views. Am I really stealing millions of dollars from whatever movie or song artist? I'll be damned. I'm their demands. You're right. Yeah. What would you be costing them? Like 2 cents or something? You know what I mean? It's fucking pathetic, isn't it? Flaxy said, seen loads of London kids playing Gangland online, but looks fake. Fuck knows, mate. Might be. Sparrow said, the world went nuts 30 years ago. Rally card advertising booze and cigs, then sideways through a forest at over 100 miles an hour. Now advertising so picky and scared of anything. Yeah, I know, man. Nice one, Duncan. Yeah, have a look through there. These banners are on there. I've put the prices as low as I can. Obviously, there's a set price. Are you off, Zed? Nearly missed that. Or is it Freddie going off? Who's going off? Freddie or Zed? Whoever it is, good night. T2 said, kept wondering what's worth me doing YouTube channel for metal detecting. Keep getting asked to do one, but not sure if I... Oh, no, I'd do it. Do it, T2. If it... All right, the only way I'd say, do you think you'll have time to do it? It can consume you a little bit. Like I enjoy YouTube. I get a lot out of it, and I do make a little bit of a living out of it now. It does make me earn money, so I can buy things. With the affiliate links and that. Like Patreon goes to the videos. Patreon is purely videos, but the ad money and merchandise money, that's a bit of both. That's for videos and myself, so I can actually live. But a lot of smaller channels, my channel wouldn't earn that much money even for ads anyway. It takes a long. They won't even monetize you now till you have 1,000 subscribers, I think. But if you're going to go out filming stuff anyway, you can build a nice community of people to talk to. I think it all depends sort of what you want to do it for, or if you've got the time for it, if that makes sense. Yeah, I get a lot out of this. I get conversation with people. It's something I do anyway, because that's the thing. You do the metal detecting anyway, don't you? So why not? And eventually you might get stuff out of it if you wanted to. You get sponsored stuff and that. I'd get sponsored stuff, not very often now, but. So Ingshot said, can anyone imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger reading children's stories on TV? That'd be something to listen to. Sparrow said, Samuel L. Jackson bedtime stories always set me up for a good night's sleep. Fuck's sake. Ingshot said, hey, Captain, would you do a Mr. Rogers parody? Yeah, Mr. Rogers was never shown over here, but I do know who Mr. Rogers is. Tactical said, Mike, I noticed you've been hosting channels on Twitch. Yeah, I'll tell you what that is. I did that automatically, Tactical. I thought I'd been hacked. Yeah, I think Liam thought someone was going on at one point as well. Someone else did. I can't remember what it was now. Yeah, what it was is I heard that if you join like a group on there and host other channels, the other people on that group will host your channel as well. So yeah, chances are more people might see mine if I host theirs, and I'm not doing anything anyway, so yeah, I don't have to do nothing on there. But yeah, I bet it's confusing when you go on there and see some fucking Yeah, because sometimes he's not even an English person. English speaking, anyway. Jamie said, "Can anyone imagine if Joe Pasquale sings Barry White songs? Doesn't he sing? Doesn't he sing? Hang on. Doesn't he sing that one looks like a looking, not that one, that one. So it looks like a porno. I'm sorry, he sings a Barry White song in one of these. He might, yeah, no, sure he does. Rob said, I would rate this now as one of the best online channels. It's easy to follow the stream, as not thousands of comments every second. Yeah, nice one, Rob. Yeah, that is the good thing about this. I can actually reply to everyone. Yeah, the thing is, when you get a bit too big, you lose all the community in a way. You can't talk to everyone. It sort of spoils it. It's good to get a really big channel, but you just can't talk to everyone anymore. It's a shame. Especially, you can if you can do the slow mode, but YouTube make it really difficult to do the slow mode even now. No, I appreciate that, Rob. And I know what you mean, though. I know because of watching other people's live streams that, yeah, you don't get the interaction with the bigger channels because they just can't do it. Darth says it's a beautiful day in the neighbourhood. Hi, neighbour. Yeah, that's Mr. Rogers, isn't it? Taps and I might show yours. Ron said one of the guys you were hosting was trying to sell Bitcoin. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, God. I didn't know that. I've never seen the people I host. But as I say, it's automatic. D2 video, I've got the time and I'm very lucky. I do find a lot of interesting coins. Well, there you go. I reckon a lot of people would like that. Yeah, it's a good, I'll tell you what, doing YouTube videos, T2, is a good hobby. If you've got the time or you've got the spare time and you want to fill it with something, you know, because I would be making these things and buying this stuff anyway. So it sort of pays for me to do the videos on it. Because also I'll get a lot out of it. I will say one thing though, YouTube's a lot harder to get anywhere nowadays. It's not very fair nowadays. Used to be everyone was equal and anyone could put a video on that could potentially get millions of views without it having to go viral. Now it's very difficult, but as long as you tag all your stuff properly, put all the proper tags in and all that, it does make a difference. Have you been putting some videos on, Glenn and Duck? I know did you put one on in the end? Duncan said, gotta go now. Nice to see you again. Have subbed and we'll work through some videos and check out the match. Thank you, Duncan. It was good having you on, mate. See you later and hopefully see you next time. Prep for it? You all right, mate? James, I went to see Joe Pasquale a few years ago in Torquay. It was called the Joe Pasquale Show. It was only on for the last 10 minutes. It was so shit that I complained and got a full refund. I'll be honest with you. I bought those DVDs because I like sort of crap prop stand-up where they're using props, and he does that. Joe Pasquale's got 4 DVDs, all set about 4 years apart. They're all the fucking same. He doesn't change his act. So I couldn't believe it. So I bought these 4 DVDs, and the one that was in 1990 somewhere, and the one in the late, 2010s, was the same fucking act. It just changed about 2 things. Lazy bastard. Whereas Tim Vine and that, and Harry Hill, and like Milton Jones, every one of their acts is different. They change it every year. Whereas Joe Pasquale's one of them, he keeps the same fucking act. Couldn't believe that. Fancy having 4 DVDs, and they're all pretty much the same. Ron said it really changed over years. It has. It's very hard to get anywhere nowadays on YouTube, especially if you're a new channel. And an old one in a way. So I'm saying that sometimes you're better being a new channel. Sometimes you can progress quicker with a new channel if you know what you're doing than an old one, an old established channel. Because mine's so established, they share the wrong videos for me. My problem is my most viewed videos are videos I don't do anymore. So what I need to do is do the videos that get shared the most, but I can't do them because I don't make crossbows anymore. Darth said gold is almost $2,000 an ounce now. Silver is on its way up. A nice one. Yeah, if you want to do me a favor, Darth, how much is 1 troy ounce of silver right now? in pounds. Glenn Dart said, yeah, my PR collection of battens, mate. Oh, I'll have a look at that then. I didn't know you'd done that, Glenn Dart. I'll have a look at that. Buster the pheasant. You're right, mate. Yeah, I've got a few Harry Hill DVDs. He's not got many. Oh, I love Harry Hill as well. Yeah, I've got he's actually only got 2 or 3 DVDs, I think. Yeah, 3. I got 3 of his. Yeah. But yeah, he's a nutter. I'll tell you what, Pete, if you like Harry Hill, go on to All 4 and watch Harry Hill's Club Night that was on last year. That's excellent, I think. Captain said, I've got more than 4 DVDs that are pretty much the same. What, rated R18? Ken Dodd's pretty good. I've never seen any of his like proper stuff though. D2 said, Mike, I've unsubscribed from so many channels because they have no interaction with the subscribers. Your channel's the best on YouTube by a country mile, in my opinion. Thank you, T2. And again, I know exactly what you mean because I've done it myself. Yeah, there's loads of channels I've unsubscribed to because it's pointless. You get and unless the videos are really interesting and you really want to watch them, you get no interaction. And it sort of spoils it. And I know it's not their fault, but yeah, it's a sort of curse to get big that you can't then interact with your viewers, or not to a degree that's satisfactory. In my mind, shame really. But Jeff Dunham, no, I don't think he's big over here. So I'd never even heard of him. Glenn Darts, I'm just starting out and my camera's crap. I've just done a quick look at the battens. We'll try and do more. But it'll all be please skip from the 90s and 80s. Weapons and improvised. They're all legal. That sounds good, Glenn Dark. Yeah, that sounds good. I look forward to that. I'll check it out. All got to start somewhere. People say to me they've been watching my old videos, and I think, oh, please don't watch the old ones. They're all in 360p, and it's like pixelated. I don't know how that was even deemed like acceptable to be on the internet. Yeah. Glow in the Dark, there you go. Go and check out Glow in the Dark's channel. I can't do a links yet because I can't actually open your channel on here now. You used to be able to press those 3 little dots and do open, go to channel, and you can't now. But yeah, there you go. He says, shout out for my just new channel. Would be appreciated, Mike. There you go. Go and sub to Glow in the Dark. Unless you mean a proper shout out. And I do that. I'll do a video of shout outs one day. Lamb Mayo, you right, mate? Prep for it till I remember my parents liked watching Dave Allen. I remember Dave Allen, yeah, back in the day. Just sat in a chair, smoking dog jokes. Kind of a dream job. Yeah, Dave Allen was good. I was a funny ventriloquist, is he? Slingshot. Last one, yeah, I've not heard of him. Camera keeps going dark. So who went off in the end? Was it Freddie or Zed, or was it both of them? Oh, nice one, Pete. I missed that. 1781. Not much up than it was normally then. And thank you, Darth, as well. Yeah, funny thing is, Pete had put it on and I missed it. Jamie said, you need to check out Jeff Dunham. He's very funny, especially... oh, no. Or I do know who that is then. Yeah, I know who Ahmed the Dead Terrorist. Yeah, I do know who that is then. Yeah, I didn't... Yeah, I didn't know his name. I do know of him then. Toby, you right, mate? I will probably do an 11:30 stream at least tonight. Maybe 12 o'clock. I ain't got nothing to do. Freddie, was it? Buster said, COVID test came back negative. Lucky just a bloody cold. I don't know whether to say congratulations. No, that's a good one. I said, thanks, Mike. We'll have to start somewhere, I suppose, and maybe people want to listen to me harp on that old police kit and nuclear plants. It may be Liam. He's nuked daft. I bet people will love it. Yeah. I'll tell you what, that's the place to get a shout out. Liam, go on there and mention that you started doing videos about that kind of stuff. He'll definitely sub to you. Yeah, I'll come over after this. If you notice I comment on one of my latest videos saying don't forget to sub, Mike, and I will. Yeah, YouTube make it very fucking difficult nowadays. On these live streams, I used to be able to click your name or right click it, I think, and you could just do open channel in new tab. Can't even do that anymore. So I have to wait till the stream's over. Yeah, you know, or start searching your name and that. But Pete said was around 14 before COVID. I think when Country Lover sent me that piece of silver, it was 16 quid. But that was about 10 years ago. And I know it goes up and down. Liam said I need to glow. I need to sub glow in the dark. Doesn't let me go to his channel either through this. And how annoying. And it's bizarre that they got rid of that feature. Because that was a really good feature for seeing if someone was a troll or not. Because you can pretty much tell when someone's a troll. But it's easier to tell if someone's a troll if you go on their channel and it's a brand new channel that's been made like 2 minutes ago. If you go on a channel, it's like a fully established channel with subscribers, you know they're slightly less likely to actually be a troll, because anyone who puts a lot of effort into a channel doesn't normally go around trolling people's videos. I know people do though, but you know what I mean. Yeah, now you can't do it. Makes blocking people a lot more sort of difficult. Well, Liam, I'll tell you what. I'll just go and find it quickly. It'll be easier. Hang on. You might have to comment on a video glow in the dark. There's loads and loads and loads of glow in the dark channels. Yours hasn't come up straight away. So yeah, what we'll have to do, you'll have to comment on, if you wanted to, if you comment on one of my videos now, I could find your channel in a minute. Glow in the dark, set, where am I? I'm getting way behind now. Slingshot said I was working out at the gym today, determined to drop weight again. Yeah, I need to as well. Electro said I got a kick it, fellas. Domestic duties are calling me. Good to have you on, Electro. See you later, mate. You got to at least say the names, Ed. He said, Captain Electro, I would say night to you. But Mike will think it's me going off. Not C, you right, mate? Haven't seen you on for a while. Not seen you on for a while. Said, hello, mate. Heard you got arrested for wearing a balaclava. Glad you're right. That's just me clickbaiting. Can't help myself. But glow in the dark, yeah, if you quickly go onto one of my videos, any video, go onto any one of my videos and just write, don't forget to subscribe to me, Mike, and I'll share your link to your channel in a minute. But the only way I can get to your channel is by you doing that. Otherwise, we'll have to wait. And once you've done it, let me know. If not, don't worry about it. We'll do it next time. Jamie said, Mike, have you thought about doing your own range of G-strings, mankinis, gimp masks? Because I have lots of freaks and weirdos out there. I could do masks. In fact, Teespring are asking me to do masks all the time. So, yes, good night, Zed. Yeah, see you later, Electro. I may have to watch that later. I've clicked on it though, and that'll be on my that will now be on my what do you call it? Watch history. So I'll click on it later on, but I've got it up now because Bugs Bunny's got sort of droopy tits. Sorry, I'm just looking some stuff up. There weren't a lot of comments coming on. Ron said, "God help your soul, Mike. I'll have a look after this. It's on my playlist, you know." Slingshot said, "Well, I'm a little bit tired from workout. See you later, Slingshot. Good night, mate." Not Steve said, "Yeah, mate. Been living the high life after cashing in on the mask, cashing in my mask collection. Ah, bloody hell." Nah, it's all good. It's all good, Glow in the Dark. It's not your fault. If you it's just because there's loads of. But if you comment, go and comment on one of my videos right now, and then I can find your name, click on it, and then I can copy and paste the link. But the problem is, what it is, there's so many channels called Glow in the Dark. When you look through the list, I can't find your channel on there. It's just too many. But if you comment on one of my videos, it will come up on my thing then. But no, it's not. It's no issue you've done. It's just happens to be a lot of channels called Glow in the Dark. If you search Glow in the Dark, there's loads. But no, that's not your fault. You've also changed your name about 3 times, haven't you? So that may be why it's not easily found. Anybody got any plans tomorrow? What is it, Sunday? I want to get these bloody videos done for the interactive movie thing, but I have to wait certain days when no one's in. I want to do one of those. I might do a nice video. T2 said, "Mike, if you could live in any century, what would you choose?" You know what? In all honesty, mate, I'm a bit of a boring bastard, and I'd probably say now, right now, or potentially in the future. Not boring bastard, but because I think of the health implications of it. I don't want to live in a century where if you've got a infection, you die. I always quite like the Victorian era though. There you go. That's it. Perfect. Glow in the Dark. That's all I needed. Now I've got your channel up. And here's the link. Yeah, that's all I needed. Cheers, mate. There you go. That link I just put on is Glow in the Dark channel. There you go. And I'll subscribe while I'm there. Yeah, that's the easiest way to do it on here at the minute. Glow in the Dark, if you need to find a channel. Tito said, "No, I read that, didn't I?" Yeah, in all honesty, Tito, I don't know. If there wasn't any health implication, not that I've got health issues, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I always liked the Victorian era. I thought that was quite an interesting time. James said, "I've read an article about dangerous effects of drinking can do to your body. Scared the crap out of me. I've now decided to give up reading." Fuck's sake. 25th century. Yeah, there you go. Darth, same here, mate. Lone Star Patriot, you're right, mate. He said, "Long time no speak, brother. Glad I made it. Yeah, good to see you on. Good to see you on. How are you?" Zed said, "T too late. 20th century for me." Oh, wait. I do. There you go. You should get a couple of subs in now. Glow in the Dark. Ron said to that. "I find your one video offensive." Not C said, "Do you know what is going on with the new DEAC laws, and do you know if it applies to obsolete calibers?" The only thing I know about the new DEAC laws is only not brand new. Only DEACs bought after that was put in need to be registered. That's the only thing I know. So none of the old ones need to be, unless there's new laws coming that I'm unaware of. That was the only law that I was aware of that they wanted you to register them, but it turns out they only want you to register any new ones post 2019 or whenever it would have been, 2020. Archetab, you right, mate? He said, yo, I'm keen on a girl, but I know deep down she don't love me. That's a shame. I don't know what to say about that. No, Dark said, thanks, guys. Hopefully I'll get up to Michael Liam standards really. Yeah, no. Hopefully. That'd be good. Be someone else for us to watch, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? Jamie said, why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Lone Star Patriot said to me, finally got my AK builder tools, Mike. Have to do some videos once I get my first build done. Not sure how much the build process I'll be able to get away with shown on YouTube. Yeah, that's a slight issue now. You might be all right as long as you don't monetize your videos. That's when they get a hard on for it and start trying to fuck you over. So you might be all right. Definitely don't do live streams. I know that's what you wanted to do, didn't you? Which was a shame. They would have been really good videos. Yeah, we'll have to see, Lone Star. Let me know if you do. I'll help you get found. You know what I mean? You know, your video's found. It came out wrong. Rob said, apart from weapons and the channel, what are your other hobbies? My other hobbies, I love watching films. I do class it as a hobby, collecting DVDs. And my other hobby, except I haven't been doing it, playing darts. In fact, I got the new darts catalogue today. Yeah, I quite enjoy darts when I get into it. I've just, again, the heat. I was saying about doing exercise in the heat. Even playing bloody darts in the heat is a fucking nightmare. It's been so hot in this room, I've had to play darts in just my fucking pants before. Not while no one else is in here. Practicing darts with just pants on. In your shoes, in case the darts comes out and hits you on the foot. Oh, she doesn't love you and she ain't got no batteries, Archetab. There's me taking that seriously. I should fucking know, shouldn't I? Tim said, I see Prepper Shop are pushing the boundary, selling United Cutlery Apocalypse Survival Knife. Green and black paracord handle with Apocalypse on the blade. Not quite a zombie. Yeah, they're risking it there a bit, aren't they, Tim? Good to see you on, Tim, by the way. I don't know if you've been on for ages or not. Good to see you on, Tim, anyway. Glenn Dart said, I'll get chucked off if I do show my guns by the USA, or is it just a UK rule? Oh, no. You could get chucked off YouTube if you did a live stream holding a gun, but normal videos are fine. It is everywhere. It's worldwide, but it's only live streams. Normal videos, you could sit there shooting your guns and everything. Live streams, they don't want you holding guns on them or anything more than that. It's only live streams, though. Yeah, as Zed's saying there. Lone Star said, very good point, my friend. Thanks for the advice. I'll for sure keep you posted. By the way, last Bowie came out awesome. Now, thank you, Lone Star. Yeah, you should do all right, I think. Yeah, they mainly want to do you over with ads. That's when they seem to get an issue with it. More of an issue anyway. That's how I get away with a lot of stuff, because I don't have ads. They seem to ignore me a bit. But although I'm not doing anything against their rules anyway, but I've noticed you can do stuff that's not against their rules and get in the shit for it. Darth said, what is the blade length? On what one? Or wasn't you talking to me, Darth? Which one? What's that, Darth? Or is it only fixed blade? I'm confused. Yeah, Bob said you can show guns. Yeah, that's it. On a normal video, you can show guns. Guns are you can shoot guns on a normal video. Yeah, the only issue YouTube have with guns is live streams. That's why, although I don't own a firearm, I've not got a single firearm in here. Their fucking bots may not know that. No, a zombie knife, Darth, all comes down to if the knife has I think if it's got bright colours and words describing violence on the blade. So if this said zombie killer and had a green handle, it would be illegal. But if I tape the handle up black and sanded off the writing, it's legal. Very, very demented law. Utterly fucking pathetic. Tim said, I wasn't on last night, but I'm usually lurking in the background somewhere. Like yourself, Mike, I'm always listening. Just usually pipe up when something to contribute. Yeah, I'm the same. I do that on Liam's streams. I'll be on there moderating for the whole 2 hours or hour. He does an hour. I only talk about twice, but you're listening, taking it all in, you know, having a laugh and all that. And yeah, sometimes you don't need to chat, do you? But yeah, I just wasn't sure, Tim, if I'd seen you earlier or not. They said glow in the dark. You'll get done in the US as well. We hold them during a live stream. Some kid in the US went on a kill frenzy with guns and live streamed on YouTube. Yeah, that's the issue. But yeah, as far as I remember, the problem is there's so many fucking rules and shit now. They're all getting muddled up in my fucking head. I'm pretty sure though you can handle guns and shoot guns on a normal video. You definitely can, because people like Paul Harrell shoot guns at targets, you know, and test helmets and shit, don't he? And shoots into meat on a normal video. You just can't do it on the live stream. Now that's why I thought you was on earlier, Tim. Yeah, but I did say hello, didn't I? I was going to say I questioned it and I wasn't sure. Darth said, who cares about the colour? Or if it says anything on it, that is stupid. It's fucking utterly insane, isn't it, Darth? Yeah, that was a knee-jerk reaction because there was gang members in London attacking each other with zombie knives. It became a trend because of the zombie trend. And then they start doing zombie knives. Yeah. And then UK government shat their pants. Darren Dark said, in my flat in the UK, I still have my granddad's ceremony type sword from the army. As far as I know, it's okay. When I left the job, I lost track of all the laws. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Glenn Dark. I tried to keep track of them. I'll start to fucking lose them myself after a while. So bloody many. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be all right anyway. Yeah, that'd be legal, fine. But yeah, they're very, very complicated. As I say, I think a lot of, you know, serving police officers don't even know themselves half the time. I know definitely some don't, because I've had a lot of people on here tell me I'm wrong. And they say why I'm wrong is because the police officer told them the opposite. And that's not what the law says, though. Weird, isn't it? But it's, you know, people can only know so much, can't they? When they change these laws, they probably, you know, how would you tell everyone? You'd have to send a letter out to everyone, wouldn't you? And they ain't going to do that. Lem, you right, mate? Good to see you on. How's life treating you, mate? Oh, we've got 31 people on 31 likes. So you can push it over. 32 now. Glenn Dart said, Jeremy Ross, no joke tonight. I'll be counting them. He's put 74 on. Rob said, it's weird in the UK. Bright green knife banned, but larger knives online, kitchen knives from Zubai. Is that totally bizarre? Yeah, the classic example was that one I showed. Yeah, so like that. Yeah, if that had violent words on and had a coloured handle and images to do with violence, yeah, that would be illegal. But in this state, it's legal. Fucking insane. They offend me, Ron. Is everyone all right in the stream? Or are two people arguing there? I can't tell. People are getting bored of Jamie's fucking jokes. That's what stuff. Oh, well, I'm not really bored of them, but if I don't read them, I just, you know. There's only so many jokes I can read out all night. I need to check that channel. Is Jamie Ross really Zed in disguise? No, actually, no offense, Jamie, but I was going to say Zed always has his jokes are always like connected to the chat. I shouldn't take the piss because it probably just encourages Jamie to put more on. Hello to Jamie Ross's wife Louise, and he says he loves you. I hope you got that. I'm not saying it again. Then I said, did you see Stu's Redback video today? Big quiver plug for you. I did then, and he was on early, and I thanked him for that. He's a good bloke for doing that, and I said to him that genuinely means a lot to me. Yeah. Don't you start that, Ron. Don't forget, I got the controls. What was I going to say though? But yeah, no, that was very good of him, wasn't it? Then he was on earlier, yeah, I did thank him for that. I got a comment on that, but he's a good bloke for that. I do like that with Stu. And actually, all the people who buy my quivers have always done that. If they've ever done a video, or like yourself, then I've noticed you'll always write on there about the quivers. Yeah, I appreciate that. I've still got a box of 20 over there. I need to get off my ass and sell them. Tactical said, fuck's sake, it's Radio 2's love stories near now. What? Someone else playing it? Oh. Take no thanks, that one. I hope she had. You can always rewind it anyway. I'm half Asian, by the way. So my other granddad may have fought for the other side. That's interesting, you know. Just sorry, I'm talking shit. For fuck's sake. You're a bit quiet now. It's all right, Archetab, you have a good old drink, mate. I nearly had a drink myself tonight, but I ain't got enough to drink. I always have to make sure I got enough to drink. But yeah, I ain't got enough, I don't think. I haven't. Vodka and Vimto, nice. I normally have vodka and water. Cheers for the mods for sharing the links and all that tonight. Don't know if we've got any sales. I ain't had any sales for a while, but yeah, it's still good that they're on there. So yeah, I might do either a knife video tomorrow, a knife build video. Nah, it's all right, not you, Architect. It's just I've suddenly gone all quiet. Maybe I've suddenly got to sleep. Not yet, Stug. I've done 3 more. Stug said, "Did you ever finish the movie that you're working on?" Like, not yet. I did 3 videos for it today. I reckon I'm going to try and finish it Tuesday, hopefully. If I get time, because I'll be honest, they take a long time. Well, what I'll try and do, I reckon I'm going to try and film it all Tuesday, like the last bits, and then that can give me by the end of the week to edit it all. Because the footage has to be filmed certain days, has to be filmed soon, because my hair's getting longer, and eventually you're going to notice in the first video and the last video, my fucking hair's longer. You tired, I do. It's quite late actually. That's so what's the videos you're doing tomorrow? Yeah, the funny thing is, yeah. So I might do. Yeah, Richard sent me a Richard Weapons sent me a iron knife, wrought iron knife. So I might do like a medieval build for that in old style. So old style sheath because it's an old style knife. Not seriously, I was worried I had a case of corona the other week. Turns out it was just a mild case of popcorn lung. Good laugh. Got me a few days off work. Fuck's sake, popcorn lung. Really? I know what that is. That's from, well, they say it's from vaping, don't they? Rob said, as for drinking, I went for a meal last night. Went to the pub. Got home at 3:30. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, that's a good night. Tactics said, I'm aiming for a corporal stripe. Like, if I could promote you, I would. Glenn Darts said, forgot to say, Mike, we totally need to look up Jeremy DeWitt, a USA police impersonator. Hilarious content, and he's meant to escort funerals. Real world police. I've loads on him. I will look that up. I remember you mentioning that before. Darcy had ever built a cookery. The closest I've done to building a cookery was SAK 94. Stu sent me his cookery with no handle as like a birthday present, and yeah, I've done a blade for that. But I do want to do a cookery build eventually. Yeah, I will do eventually, but not yet. The only films I've seen recently, Len, was Repossessed, which old film I've seen that before, and the color out of space was quite good. Yeah, that was quite good. Tried to watch a film called Mary, didn't really like it. Yeah, WS 94, but he's changed his name to SAK 94, hasn't he? Yeah, he's SAK 94 now. Archetypes said, my idea for the £10 weapon build is to use closed peg springs to drive a needle through a lion battery. That's gone now. Well, where he is, I think that's legal. He may be all right where he is. I don't mind as long as it's legal where he is. But yeah, it probably is a bit dodgy describing it. And it. But yes, I get your archetype. Yeah, if it's legal where you are, that's fine. But yeah, I wouldn't describe it too much on a stream that's being broadcast over here, sort of thing. Can be a little bit dodgy. It could be dodgy purely not because of what you're doing, but I always find you have to be careful what we look at, because it can be looked at as we are, over here looking up that kind of stuff, even though you're just writing it on there. You know what I mean? Actually, I might do one of those tomorrow. I'll do if I don't have time to do a video, I'll do a £10 weapon build challenge tomorrow, and I'll put on Maitre Marks, Australian bloke. Maitre Marks a good bloke he is. I don't know. You lot would find him a good bloke to watch his videos, and he's a good laugh, Maitre Mark is. But I don't think he's got many subscribers, or not a lot of us anyway. Good night, Liam. See you later, mate. Yeah, you can definitely get done for having that book learned out, can't you? No, I still haven't had PayPal sorted out yet. Then it might be fucking ages at this point. Sorry, then I get slightly put off. But yeah, I've no. It's annoying. I've no idea. It's partly bloody the DVLA's fault. Yeah. Try not to keep writing too much weird, dodgy shit, because it don't fuck up the live streams. I have to start concentrating on reading everything you're putting on. I have to keep deleting shit and making sure no one talks about it, or I don't talk about it. it fucks the stream up because I'll just sit here being quiet because I'm having to look at everything. Do I need to delete that? Do I need to get rid of that whole conversation? You know what I mean? I have to read it now before I read it out in case I'm saying something dodgy. Right, I'll probably have to go off at past now. Yeah, I'll be about tomorrow somehow. So it'll either be a weapon build challenge, a knife build, or possibly something else. And then later on in the year, I don't know when, I'll do the ghost story video. Rob said, in the ideal world, if no issues, would you like to do a weapon collector weekend away? I'd like to do that. I probably never could though. Yeah. Unless it was very private. It would have to be, yeah, the sad thing is it would have to be a very private thing. Couldn't be public. Too many people, too many trolling weirdos basically. Who have genuine grudges because they got blocked because they couldn't, do a requested thing like not talking about something I asked not to. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's very bizarre what some people are like. But because of that, I could never risk it because I don't know what these fucking features would be like. See you later, Nopsy. You off as well, Stug. I'll be on for a little bit. It's only 26 minutes past, Ryan. Tactical said, before you go, are those guns real? No, they're not. Yeah, said the authorities, Archetype, the authorities don't have a sense of humour, I found. Glenn Dart said, would be great, meet up with all the willing members and doing a wild camping survival trip in the Scottish Highlands. Yeah, that'd be a very interesting thing, Glenn Dart. Yeah, I would like to do it, but because I'm quite a weird, paranoid person, I don't think anyone would really dislike me that much to try and ruin something like that. But yeah, because of the way my mind works, yeah, there's been some very bitter people who got blocked, but purely down to their own backs. That all they had to do, I politely asked them multiple times to please stop talking about certain things on my channel, and they refused to do it. I gave them at least 10 chances as well, multiple chances, and they would never do it. So in the end, these was regulars as well, and then they had to be blocked in the end. Sad, really. But I've never told anyone. I think this person or people had issues with being told what to do. I never ever told anyone what to do. I asked them, as a fucking friend, to stop going on about it, and they wouldn't do it. Yeah, weird, isn't it? Right, yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. It's gone a bit mad at the end. Shame, really. I'm gonna have to go off now, Bob. Sadly, it's 11:30 here. It's quite late anyway. Bob said, "Mike, I'll be back soon. I have to feed the lady tied in the basement." She is. Yeah. Sadly, I've got to go, Bob. So yes, we won't get to know how she is. Yeah. Been a good stream. Went a bit slightly down at the end. I think it doesn't help that I do these streams on a Friday and Saturday, so some people are having a drink. But yeah, I'll check out your videos. I need to go and email some people, and yeah, I'll see you next week. I may not be on Saturday next week though, but I'll try and come on Friday. All right. See you later, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow in a video, and we'll do that ghost video soon. All right. See you later, everyone. Good night.